Welcome everyone back to the channel, and we are looking at another Brewski Reviewski. That's right, I just made up the title by myself because in many ways I'm a modern day wordsmith, and in many ways I am an idiot, and I think it just sounded cool. But today we're looking at an interesting one. It is Superhero Sidekicks IPA. Now this is a beer that's made by KCBC, which stands for Kings County Brewers Collective, out of Brooklyn, New York. So they're kind of still local to me, one state away, being a Jersey guy. And one of the things that drew me to this IPA, aside from the fact that it's an IPA, is just the art style to it, and it's superhero based. Now, many of you know that I am a modern day Bruce Wayne. I am Batman in my own mind most of the week, and then I take a day off here and there where, I gotta focus on not being the one that saves the world from awful YouTube videos. And in many ways, I have a lot of sidekicks, and I've had a lot of sidekicks in my life. And it's always better to have sidekicks than side chicks, because fun fact for many of you guys out there, and women, when someone has your heart, stay loyal. It'll go a long way. But before we get to this review, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. It's kind of down there somewhere, so you don't miss out on any of my videos or my corny jokes, because hopefully you'll stay for one of them. Now, this touts itself to be, I want to think it's a tropical IPA. I mean, it's an Indian Pale Ale with Citra, Mosaic, Idaho 7, Sentinel and Cascade hops, also with barley, wheat, and oats. Now, it says to store cold, drink fresh, and it is 6.9% alcohol by volume. So, for anyone wondering, this is an adult beverage. So if you're not old enough to watch this, turn it off, I guess. Anyway, this was canned on May 18th, 2021. And let's get into this. I love how they couldn't really use actual superheroes, so they kind of just made really bootleg versions of them. Like there's Batman, there's other dude, and other dude. I like my superheroes, but I only know the mainstream ones. I've always been a big Batman fan, so if it looks like Batman, to me it is, even if it's not. But let's crack this one open. Now offhand, the scent that comes off of this is very, very, I want to say it almost smells like it's going to be like a milkshake IPA. But what's interesting with it is some of the hops that are in here, like Citra hops and Cascade hops, are usually in what I believe are more like the tropical IPAs. But things like Sentinel hops, I've seen more in the double IPAs. So there's a nice little hop complexion here for anyone that's a beer enthusiast. Now, I'm not going to say I'm a beer enthusiast. I'm an IPA drinker only because I love the hoppiness. Hop tea is one of my favorite non-alcoholic hop-based beverages, but we're not going to get into that right now. So what you guys want to know is this IPA good enough for you to save the world on your own terms? Will it be your sidekick, your liquid courage, or will it just make you do dumb stuff? Probably it will. So let's check this out. That's good. So as an IPA, the one thing that sticks out for me here is you get that nice little, I don't want to say it's a hit, but you get that nice little bite that IPAs have because of the hoppiness. And very much so, it goes down nice and smooth. It's not overly bitter. Some double IPAs that I've had have an over hoppiness, but it's not the type of hops that I would like. I think personally for me, I'm a big fan of the Citra hops, the Cascade hops, and there's a few other ones that are more in the tropical IPAs. Mosaic hops are in a few things, and they're in here too. And they're usually, I think Citra hops you would normally see more in a New England IPA, a California kind of IPA, a West Coast IPA. And I think that's why this works. Because I wish it would kind of describe what kind of IPA this was trying to be. But at the end of the day, it's a Superhero Sidekick IPA. It literally stands its own kind of test. Because as an Indian Pale Ale, IPAs can be very hit or miss depending on your taste buds. This for me is perfect because it has a nice little fruity complexion to it. It's very, very smooth, as I mentioned, and it goes down nice and easy. This is an IPA that I can see myself buying again. Now, the liquor store I go to, Little, first and foremost, because they're a Jersey liquor store, they have a whole section full of like local craft brews, and that's usually my go-to, just because the craft breweries, let's be honest, they put out some of the more interesting stuff. Here in Jersey a couple years ago, there was a pork roll porter out there, which I never got a chance to try because it was really limited edition, but I've heard it tasted just like pork roll grease. But we're going to get back to this IPA. Now, as a Superhero Sidekicks IPA, I believe this is very delicious, and I believe it's worth a try if you are into IPAs like I am. Out of Brooklyn, New York, I had never heard about this brewery until I just tried them, but they're one for one right now. And I like their art style, I like their direction, I like their flavor, and I like that this is like a 7% IPA. So, it's good, definitely, because it's just the amount of different hops that they have in here, I think, creates a flavor that I haven't really had before. Like, this doesn't compare to other IPAs I've had, which is good, because some IPAs just taste like other IPAs. This one has something special to it, which I really can't put my finger on offhand. Maybe as I have a little bit more, it'll make a little more sense, but I definitely would recommend this to any IPA connoisseur out there, guys. So I want to thank you for watching this video. If you are an IPA connoisseur and you've had a chance to try Superhero Sidekicks, let me know what you thought down in the comment section down below. As always, thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Drink responsibly. Enjoy yourself a cold one on one of these hot days. And have a good one, guys. I'll catch you later.